Good evening, people. Good evening. We are back with the Wednesday night, the midweek mingle. And one of the good things about doing on a Wednesday night is that we get to watch a little bit of a watch along on one of the games that's on. And NORMSKI's obviously watching it with interest because Mrs. NORMSKI's an avid Liverpool fan. So obviously he wants Liverpool to win.
If they lose tonight or draw,
otherwise he's in the doghouse.
I'm not going to get no dinner.
Otherwise, he won't get no dinner. He ain't going to get a packed lunch tomorrow. But
Canati just missed it. Canati just missed it. Oh, cross.
Canati's just missed a sitter.
Yeah. Is it a penalty? I think it's a penalty.
Yeah, they've not got another fluky. They've got another fluky one, Norms, haven't they?
Hold on a minute. Did the referee point to the spot? Did he point to the spot? Hold on.
No, man.
Wait there. Let's see. He's grabbing. Van Dijk gone down too easy.
As usual.
Hold on. Let's see. It looked like he put. No, they haven't put it to the spot. Thank God for that. I thought they put it to the spot. But I'll tell you what, DJB. I'll tell you what, bro. Atletico Madrid are going to be a bit of a problem. They're going to. Hold on. It's a foul. Atletico Madrid are going to be a bit of a problem, bro.
They are. They're a tough team, man. They're a tough team.
Carts the whole lot. Do you know what I mean? They just know how to do it, bro. You know what I mean? They just know how to do it.
There's no easy team in the Champions League, is there? There's no easy teams in the Champions League. But we're closing stages. Looks like Chelsea have been done. Harry Kane settings again. I mean, what can you say about Harry Kane? I mean,
what he does. He does his job, DJB. That's what he does.
Man.
He scores goals. And I remember you saying, like, when he was up for sale, you were saying, put in a cheeky bid. Why not?
Yeah. Do you know what, right, Norms? That's the first thing I said when he was wanting to let out of Spurs and they wanted to sell him.
Yeah.
Straight away, I thought, right, Arsenal, go and bid for him. Go and get him. Go and bid for him. He probably might not come, but it will turn heads and it will show that we mean business. And you never know. He might come, but
you just don't know.
Yeah.
He's a supporter of Arsenal as a kid. So you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
His hair was dyed red, I remember that.
So we have NORMSKI's channel pinned. Make sure you're following NORMSKI. Make sure you're subbing to NORMSKI. Let's get him up to 1K, guys. Come on. It's long overdue. Let's get him up to 1K. Big up Kawaja as always. Gavin L, big up my friend, always in the house. Thank you very much indeed. Joseph, absolute legend. Big up DJB and NORMSKI, the two singers legends. Get the Arsenal Christmas carols at the ready. Yay.
Nuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah.
Listen, it was on another. I was on another chat, and the people that the normals that come on were going, "Yeah, mate, I can't wait for your Christmas carol."
Mate. Yeah, they're funny, aren't they? This is what the mingle's all about, you know. The midweek, it's just like a little chill. It's a little chill out. We talk about football, but we're just chilling out as if we're in the living room, as if like we're sitting on the sofa. Bayern Munich 3-2 Chelsea. Ooh, Cole Palmer. At the double, Kawaja, goal disallowed now. What's going on? I mean, Liverpool 2-0 up. You got to see it out.
88 minutes on the clock. Cross coming in. I thought they scored. Oh, God. He's hit the side netting. God, I thought they scored.
Come on, man. Come on.
Hold out. That looked like he hit Atletico Madrid's hand, but will they look at it? No, they're not looking at it. Great.
Nah. I so want. Imagine if Atletico nick one. That'd be just like.
Oh, mate.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
But DJB, the way they move the ball, they talk about Simeone ball and it's pragmatic. The way they move the ball from back to front, it's just ridiculous. The pace at which they move it. And that's what's
going on here.
Can you hear me?
You all right, Norms?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hang on. You all right, Norms?
Yep. Can you hear me?
You're back in. Sorry, I don't know. I had a glitch there. There must be mutants in. There must be mutants in.
Yeah, I could hear you.
Fraudetta was doing Spanish dancing with the Manx. Yeah, for team talk before kickoff.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to get into it, guys, in a minute. We're just on the closing stages of Liverpool. It could go either way, but I reckon that'll end up a draw now.
Yeah, it's 89 minutes. I don't know what added time is, but
in a certain class, just like Graham. AFC always 100%. Simeone, class all over him.
PSG 4, Atlanta
That's a
0.
proper manager. Can you imagine Arteta being 2-0 down at Anfield, coming back to 2-2?
Yeah, AFC. I'm back in Kenny's house. Listen,
yeah.
Look, you know, we got a deal going on. You know what I mean? Oh,
that's a chance. That's a chance.
Old black to the rescue. Let's see. 4 minutes added time. 4 minutes added time.
Forest were cruising in the EFL Cup. It is now 2-2.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, Swansea pulled it back. PSG on a canter 4-0. Bayern Munich 3-1 against Chelsea. Inter beating Ajax away. We've got to play Inter, haven't we?
Yep, we've got to play Inter. We've got to play Atletico. I think we played both of them.
Got to play Bayern. I'll tell you what, it's tough.
We play Bayern at home.
It's tough.
We play Atletico Madrid at home, don't we? And do we play Inter away?
Yeah.
Or do we play Inter?
No, away. Got Bayern at home, Calafaro at home, Olympiacos at home. Big Ange finished at Forest already. Well, it looks that way. He hasn't got off to a really good start, has he? 2-0 up. You got to see that out. Said to Kenny last night, the hero Martinelli saved the day. Absolutely. He showed up. He had one chance, took it. Goalkeeper made a big mess of it. Any decent goalkeeper saving that. But
do you know what, DJB? I think he's better down the middle, mate. You know what I mean? I think Liverpool 3-2.
They've done it again.
Van Dijk. Yeah, Kouadra's ahead of us. Stink.
Oh, they've done it again. Yeah, but that's what makes good teams. They just never give it up, do they? Big up, lads. Terry Tibbs, big up, my friend. Glazing over is a rubbish Bilbao team. It's crazy. United dog walked Bilbao 3. Yeah, listen, we're going to get into it in a minute, guys. We're just waiting for the final couple of minutes at Anfield. Looks like they're 3-2 up, and it Norms who scored.
Yeah, 3-2, Van Dijk.
Van Dijk. There you go.
And Atletico Madrid, he's going at the fans. The fans, he's going to the fans. He's Diego Simeone. He's remonstrating with the fans. There's a fight starting. He's going at the fans. They're having a go at him, and he's losing it.
It's all kicking off. It's kicking off.
It's kicking off hard, bro. The stewards are holding him back. He's gone back to his dugout. He's gone to the fourth official. He's absolutely frustrated. Like, you know what I mean? But literally, he had to be held back there. But a very good, well taken goal by Van Dijk.
Yeah, they know how to see games. They know how to get over the line. See, this is what I'm trying to say.
And
teams get over the line. It's mentality.
That's right.
They've got winners
fight
in the
all
team.
the way.
They've got winners in the team, and we haven't got that. We haven't experienced that. That's why the Carabao Cup against Port Vale next week is so important.
Yeah.
It's a big game. It's a big game. Yeah. DJB Arsenal like a boxer who throws jabs to win on points. There's no knockout punch under Arteta system. Couldn't have put it better myself, AFC always.
Nottingham Forest are out.
Better myself.
Calling the Kouadrad, Nottingham Forest are out.
Oh, my word. They were 2-0 up.
Big Ange, what's going on?
Big up, my friend. Member for 2 months. Big up DJB and NORMSKI in chat. Sub to both channels. 100%. Jam Boys in the house. Massive. Suge. Big up, Suge, as always. Big up, Legends, DJB, NORMSKI in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. 100%. Let's get DJB to 2K. NORMSKI to 1K. This proves there's no easy game in the Champions League. Suge, big up to you, my friend. There is no easy game in the Champions League. You just never know what's around the corner. Yep. This is what I'm saying. That's why I know the performance weren't good last night. Trust me, it weren't good.
Diego Simeone is sent off. He's got a red card. He's been sent off.
The manager's been sent off. He's lost the plot.
He's been sent off. He's down the tunnel.
Big up, Jam Boy. Big up the Suge. Thank you very much indeed.
It's pretty much going to be full time, I think. After they take this thingy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Win for Liverpool.
But they were absolutely relentless, DJB. Literally, they just kept going and going. It was no luck or nothing. This is what
good teams do, man. This is what they do.
You know, they're not there.
Sobicsai with the assist.
In a situation like this, DJB, right? What you'd get with Mikel Arteta is that he will say to the guys, okay, just sit back, hold out for a draw. That's good
Oh, he'd have
enough.
taken the draw. Yeah, 100%. He would have definitely taken the draw. Tyrrell Gunner, big up,
Hold
my
on,
friend.
this is going to be 4-2.
You will.
Ekitike on one-on-one with the keeper. Keeper gets it. But the frantic pace they're playing at DJB, it's ridiculous.
Big Ange in the mud, look. Big Ange in the mud. Viptonic, 90th +3 for Swansea. Knocks Forest out.
Wow. Big Ange, he ain't easy. High line, mate.
European nights at Anfield, unpredictable. They just know, don't they? See, this is what I was saying. It's so important to get trophies as a team because
it gets that winning
mentality. Gives you that mentality to go on and to go on. You get that mentality to keep winning.
Yeah.
And this is why it's important. Arsenal don't throw away that Carabao Cup and just bin it as if to say, it's only the Carabao Cup. It's not important.
DJB, we've got a big enough squad to do that. Yeah, the people are talking about the squad that we've got, the squad depth that we've got. You've got Saka who's out. You've got Saliba who didn't play in that game. You've got Madueke who is burning up the grass and box crashing and all the terminologies that you want to use and so on and so on. So there's no excuse. So I think I think it was what's his name was talking about it. Yardman was talking about it on AFTV, and he was saying the first trophy I want is the Carabao Cup. That's what I want. Go for the Carabao Cup, get the winning mentality because that cup is early. Yeah, you're playing for that cup in sort of January. Then you go for the next one and the next one. But it breeds winning mentality. And we've got a big enough squad to do it. Yeah. So let's see what happens. Let's see how this manager plays out. The problem I've got with this manager, DJB, though, is that he's too pragmatic. He's frightened to lose games. You saw it evidently we're going to come and talk about it in the Atletico Bilbao game where he's gone with 3 again defensive midfielders. The same thing he did with the Liverpool game, and he was turning around and saying that actually no, it wasn't, because they were comparing what was different to the midfield. Would you compare the midfield that you had with the Nottingham Forest midfield in terms of what you put in? And he said, no, it's the same. So he's essentially saying that I went with that midfield and I thought it was creative enough to do damage. Well, it didn't, because we had to wait for a spectacular goal from Szoboszlai. And we went there to get a draw, as simple as that. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Of course we did. And we failed. And at the end of the day, we're still not creative enough.
No,
I mean, we went to Bilbao. We didn't really sort of set the place alight.
No.
First half, I thought the first 25 minutes was scrappy. We was all over the place. We were disjointed. We couldn't put a pass together. No one was getting on the ball. No one actually knew really what position they were playing. And any decent team would capitalise on that.
Yeah, definitely.
You play Liverpool in the Champions League or the latter stages, or a Barcelona or something like that. That first 30 minutes, you play like that, you're getting undone.
You get put to the sword. As simple as that. You get put to the sword. Declan Rice receives an early yellow card, which was deserving. And at that point, you're thinking, bro, what you're going to do in this situation? He pretty much he did leave him on for the whole game. Now, if he had ended up getting another yellow card, we would have come unstuck. You know what I mean? Bilbao had that chance in I think it was about the 43rd minute, where that Bruginero or whatever his name is put it past. It was wide past the post, but my guy didn't get down quick enough. Herrera didn't get down quick enough. It could have been a different story. So yeah, it's just the style of play that really frustrates me. It's just the style of play and the pace at which we play out from the back. Raya plays it to Mosquera. Mosquera sort of stands on the ball. Then he plays it to Gabriel. Gabriel then plays it back to Raya. Then he waits for them to close it down. If he can't find an angle to play it out, then he hits it long. Yeah. It comes back, recycle, you do it again. And that goes on for a good 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, come on, guys. You know what I mean? It's just
It's
boring you. And
predictable, isn't it? It's
yeah,
predictable, isn't it,
it's
Norms?
just too
I know we
predictable.
got over. Listen, I don't care what you say. It was luck that Martinelli come on. The defender slipped. The goalkeepers let it go under his body. Look,
Yeah,
Martinelli's done well to latch onto it. Who'd
yeah.
have thought, playing down the middle like that, getting down the middle like that.
He's done that before, isn't he? He's done that
Of
before.
course he
Chelsea, do
has.
you remember? You know?
100%. 100%. This is why I'm saying, why hasn't he ever tried him down the centre? This is
Because
what he can do. He
because
can
this guy
play
doesn't
well
like to
down the
take.
centre,
He doesn't
Martinelli.
like to take risks.
No,
DJB. He doesn't like to take risks. He'd rather just go with the status quo, and you know, just go with what he knows, which is absolutely boring football. But in some eyes, people think, no, he's a genius. Do you know what I mean? It was a genius play from him bringing on Martinelli and bringing on Trossard. Yeah, they're both getting a goal and assist for both of them. And we go away from that game 2-0. Was it really reflective of a 2-0 game? Not really.
not
We
really.
just we hit them on the break.
Stunk the place out, really, didn't we?
Okay,
We
yeah,
stunk the place out. We come away
yeah.
with a 3 points. I said it earlier: performance 0, 3 points. That's it.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? It was performance-wise wasn't very good, but we come out with the 3 points and a clean sheet, and I suppose that's all that matters. But Eze, I want to talk about Eze now. Let's get some of these chats. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up AFC always. BBK. Big up my friend. Love to BBK. Make sure you sub to his channel as well. Yeah, we beat Bilbao, but we played basically our full strength team and it wasn't great. Facts, Suge. Absolute facts in that first sentence. The tactics in the first 11 just shows how Arteta is lacking tactically and has no faith in his squad depth. This is it. This is it. I mean, his plan B at one point was bringing off Gyökeres and playing Merino up top. That was his plan B.
Yep.
That was his initial plan, right? The fact that he got out of jail with Martinelli and Trossard scoring glosses over everything that went before it because that was heading for a 0-0.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, this brother's spent all that money and I'm still watching Merino play as a centre forward, as a number 9. Do you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous.
Definitely. And again, the lack of service for Gyökeres. He had that one-headed chance which went wide. Look, he's not the best on the eye. You know what I mean? His job is to score goals. Scrappy or brilliant, but he's not one of these guys that's going to go out and be that creative on the ball and make things happen for himself. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, he needs the service, and that service was lacking. And when that happens, he looks like a poor man's.
He hasn't had it all season, Norms, has he?
Yeah, no,
Let's be honest.
He hasn't.
He hasn't had it all season. He's just been running around and he's just been trying to make things happen. But he's not had it all season. Norms, you've been saying it. I've been saying it. I think everyone pretty much across the channels have been saying it. Eze.
Let's get on to him, bro.
I said that this guy, although he can play on the left, he will be wasted on the left. He won't be effective enough on the left. And eventually, you'll just see him just lose form and get worse.
Yep.
What do you make of Eze on the left? Because for me...
He looks isolated, DJB. He looked isolated there yesterday. He wasn't, getting any service. And when he was sort of pushing inverting inside, you saw Arteta berating him and telling him to hug the touch line,
that's incredible.
I mean, he's not an Arteta man. Same with Gyökeres, they ain't Arteta. Look how quick they got pulled. You know what I mean? It take him long to pull them off. I was looking at like his positional and how often he played in that central role for Crystal Palace, and there's a stat up there from Canon Stats. Now, I'm hoping it's right and it's true, and this is like in the 24-25 season, where he spent 90% of his time for Crystal Palace playing as a cam. 6% playing as a left winger, and 3% as a striker. Right, that's what he was doing for Crystal Palace last year. The year before that, he spent 48% in the CM, 24% in the cam, and I think 24% in the left wing position. right? So the thing is, this narrative that, oh, you know, he was playing as a left winger. Yeah, obviously when Alicia was there, he was playing as more of as a left attacker, not an out and out winger. What Arteta wants from him is to play and hug the touchline, and he's basically doing what Pep did to Jack Grealish. Do you know what I mean? Do you remember when Thierry Henry went and played when he was playing in Barcelona, scored a goal? He was told to stay out on the touchline, stay out wide. Scored the goal. What did Pep do? Hooked him.
Yeah.
I remember him telling, you know. So the thing is that, you know, he's taken away this creative spirit from Eze, and you know, Eze, he just looked isolated yesterday. I felt sorry for him. And did the occasion? I'm just trying to think to myself, would the occasion get into him? Because obviously it's his first playing in a Champions League, you know, game. And I was just thinking to myself, I wonder if the occasion is getting to him as well. Is he trying to do too much? But he wasn't really getting on the ball. Same with Gokras, wasn't really getting on the ball. Madueke was obviously, you know, doing his trickery stuff, but at the end of the day, no end product. You know what I mean? I'm looking for end product. It's all right burning up the grass and getting past your player, but he's got to reach a man. I mean, he did at one point get a ball off to Eze, but Eze was sort of on his heels. The defender comes and nicks it off his heel, and you know, he would have been a nice, decent one there. But I think that needs to happen with Madueke. He needs to bring more end product to his game. But going back to Eze, yeah, he for me, he was looking an isolated figure out there, frustrated, and his best position is in that centre of the park. That's where he does his business. That's where he creates. He was doing it for Crystal Palace. I was watching a number of highlight reels of him and him linking up with Mateta, and you know, it's just great seeing him in that central position, feeding him. Do you know what I'm saying? But Arteta does what he does, tries to put, you know, square pegs in round holes. He does it with a lot of the players in there. You know, a lot of the players don't play in their natural position because he wants to be this genius guy. Just buy players for the position. We're still lacking a proper left back. We're still lacking a left winger. We haven't sorted that problem out. And so what he will do is he will say, well, you know, I'm a genius. Look, I've made him into a great left winger. That's not where he does his best work. He doesn't do his best work there.
No, I mean, he says this. Did you see Eze? Yeah, I mean, we just brought that up. AFC always big up, my friend. You know, did you see Arteta shouting at Eze, hug the left, half the lead win? And Eze drifted in the 10 role. He wants to come inside. He wants to come more central. He wants to get on the ball because that's what he does. He's creative. And as I said, I think I was on Jezzy's earlier, and I said some players just haven't got that kind of tracking back defensive minded in them. Bergkamp never had it. Do you know what I mean? He liked to play in that forward role, and he liked to get in the pockets. Ranieri hasn't got it. So this manager has got to play to their strengths. This manager has got to find a way to accommodate that and get the best out of him. Because if he's going to keep putting him on the left and tell him to sort of hug the left wing, and this Eze guy is just going to fall off the cliff. But we know he wasn't his signing anyway. He didn't want him. No. He's a problem for Arteta, isn't he? Because he don't know where to play him. He's not going to drop Odegaard at the 10. So Eze now becomes a problem. Instead of him becoming a
solution
and a bonus and a massive, massive kind of plus for Arsenal to unlock defences and to beat the low block, this guy is going to be surplus to requirements on the left.
Yeah.
I mean, do you reckon he's going to play him against City, Norms?
Oh, that's the other thing. I said this on whose channel was it on? I can't even remember which channel it was on. Actually, it might have been my match reaction. And enough, I said, with Martinelli scoring that goal, you know what's going to happen. Yeah, it'll be Moreno, Zubimendi, Rice in the midfield, and he'll bring Martinelli back. I've got a funny feeling that he's going to drop as a one, because obviously he wasn't doing it as he was told. He wasn't effective out there. Martinelli does hug the touchline, but he's non-effective. He's very good defensively, but going forward is a different kettle of fish. So I think I've got this massive worry. We're playing at home, for crying out loud, DJB. Yeah, go out there and be brave.
Yeah,
because the way I look at it, DJB, we've got a fantastic defense. We're stacked in that area. in terms of our defensive cover.
I haven't
and
got
all
a
that.
problem with the defence.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
And I think that's what Arteta's created. You know, Timber's improved. Mosquera looks comfortable. Gabriel looks good. I haven't got a problem with the defence, but you can't keep winning games with just a solid defence.
No, it's not going to.
Eventually, you're going to get found out.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the problem because, as I say, Roy Keane spoke about it after the Man United game and also the Liverpool game, that you can't go there just to try and not lose a game, because eventually it will catch up with you. Because last season, same thing happened. We ended up drawing 14 games, dropping 21 points from winning positions. That is just the nature of the beast. And so we have to be brave enough to go out there, take the game to him, put the game to bed. Then you can bring on your defensive whatever to see out the game. Not you're seeing out the game before it's even started. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
And it's good to have a foundation, but the problem is we've got a solid foundation. It's like going and build a lovely house. Yeah, that house has to really have a real great foundation. But then aesthetically now, you want to look at the house and think, yeah, this looks good. If you're going to have a very good foundation, but the house looks terrible, then don't matter how good the foundation is, because now you're not going to be attracted to that. It's like you know what I mean. So
it's a worry for me, man, because I mean my starting lineup completely looked different to his. I mean, who'd have thought, But like, there you go. I mean, I had Wanyeri, I had Eze in the 10 playing in the centre.
Yep.
I had Midweek on the left. I had Wanyeri starting on the right.
Yep. That's it.
And Yorkerez up top. That was my starting lineup, and that's what I thought he was going to do.
And we would have caused more of a threat. Yeah, we've got a solid base.
And mate, Ethan Smith Rowe never got on again. Never got any minutes.
Yeah,
because you don't trust him in big games, Norms.
Yeah, and I think this is
I don't care what anyone says. He doesn't trust him in big games. He'll play him against the Forest. He'll play him against Burnley when it's at home, and he knows he can get over the line and he can probably win them games.
Yeah,
but he's not trusting to play him in the big games like the Champions League.
He needs
no minutes, Norms. He never got 5 minutes. Nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he brings Martinelli on. Who, let's be honest, Martinelli's been dog crap, hasn't he? For what?
Yeah.
2 seasons now. He comes on, he scores that goal. Big up. I was gassed. I'm jumping up and down. Goal goes in. Who's not happy? Of course we're happy. But looking ahead, is Martinelli going to produce that week in and week out? Because he hasn't done them.
And that is the thing. That is the thing, DJB. It's about consistency. The problem is that we just like to stay and live in that moment. Yeah. And so, it's like, he's back now. He's back. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's not. You have to be consistently doing that. The same with the likes of Madueke. Everybody was scratching their heads when, we was looking at this guy and paying that 52 million. Everybody's got all of a sudden now, he's great, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Chelsea, we should have paid you more money. Thank you very much, blah, blah, blah. After 10 to 15 games, then I'll make my judgment. Yeah? Yeah, he gets you off your seat, but then you sit back down because you know what's going to happen. He's going to get past that last man, but it's the final product. That's what I'm saying. It's the final product. Exactly. So I ain't getting too excited. Let's just
no. You can't. I'm not getting excited. Just keep your feet on the ground. Big up E20 Zone, my friend. Big up James, my friend. Make sure you go and sub to this man, and he's doing some madness with West Ham. The West Ham lads have got it tough at the moment, and they're doing everything they can to try and get their club back. And some
dark days ahead for these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Dark days ahead. But listen, E20 Zone, thank you very much for your super chat. You've got us at the Emirates soon, mate. You'll be making it 3 out of 3. You'll turn it around. Don't worry.
Yeah. Our bogey team.
No, big up, James, as always. Big up, my friend. And Jam Boy's in as well. He reckons. Now, we've been talking about this, Jam Boy and NORMSKI, right? Martinelli left wing, Moreno up front, Eze Yorkerez on the bench against City, I think.
Let me tell you this,
that seems to be what a lot of people are saying, They're thinking that Yorkerez could be dropped on Sunday. And then
you know what the excuse will be, DJB? It'd be because he had a crack on the head. Yeah, I think that's what he's going to use that excuse if he ends up on the bench. God forbid it, yeah, because this is the Gokares, v Haaland show, yeah, right? Two strikers. Second, got obviously Haaland is a top goal scorer with Gokares behind him. Let the guy play, yeah. Leave the geezer alone.
Exactly. Why didn't he just say to Eze, look, Odegaard's injured, whatever. Get in that centre role, get in that midfield, and make things happen. He's got options to put out on the left. He could still play Midweek on the right, put Martinelli on the left, but just get Eze in the centre. But I just think, when some managers, and I'm not saying he's got it in for Eze, but when some managers just find it easy to kind of pick on certain players, and certain players don't get on with managers. You hear it, didn't you? When certain players retire from football and they do like an overlap or they do an interview and they go, so who was your worst manager you played under? And they go, just didn't get on with Huddle, Glenn Huddle, blah 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 blah. You hear it, didn't you? I'm just wondering if Eze is going to be one of these players that he just don't get on with Arteta. It just don't work out for him. Could he be one of them players that come to Arsenal?
He could well. But whilst you're doing DJ, just carry on talking. I'll give my son knocking the door. He wants to come in. So
no worries. Go on, you gone? Yeah. No, I'm just wondering, chat. I'm just wondering, because you do get these certain players at football teams, don't you, where they come with big expectations, but for some reason or another, it doesn't work out for them. You hear it all the time, and then they move on. I'm just a little bit concerned whether that's going to be Eze, chat. You know what I mean? His body language to me, when he was bought off and Martinelli scored that goal and they panned in, I don't know if anyone see it, but they panned in on Eze. And his body language was all wrong. He weren't kind of jumping for joy. It was like, it's his first Champions League game. And I think he wanted to do more, but he's not able to. He's not going to get put up with it. Sorry, the start of football, I can't get excited. I make you right, my friend. I make you 100% right. I just can't get excited over it. I can't get excited over it. Listen, we got 9 points. We've scored 9 goals, 1 against, right? At the end of the day, we've got the points on the board. We've gone and got 3 points in the Champions League. And I suppose in the grand scheme of things, when you see what's gone on tonight, 3 points is 3 points. And you can't sneeze at that. But I'm expecting more after this manager being in charge for all these years. I'm expecting to be excited. I'm expecting to see some great football. Because eventually we are going to come, it is all going to come undone. It will come undone if we keep playing and putting these performances in like we're doing. Facts, guys. Like sometimes the way we play, don't know when Gorkarez is going to score again. Yeah, I said Gorkarez will score 15 goals this season. He'll get a couple of penalties. I can't see him scoring tons and tons of goals. Martinelli, Marino, Medway, 3 M's. Yeah. You could be right, Jan Boy, You could be 100% right. Don't be surprised if he don't rock up with Marino against City. Arteta couldn't wait to take off Gyökeres and Eze. No, he was chomping at the bit, wasn't he? He was chomping. He got out of jail yesterday, let's be honest. He got out of jail. Completely got out of jail. That weren't a masterclass. He was hoping Martinelli had come on and get something. But to be honest, he was clutching at straws yesterday. He got out of jail, guys. Let's be honest. Gyökeres will be benched for Havertz in coming months. Well, this is the thing, chat, isn't it, Gona? Because you got Havertz to come back and you've still got Jesus at the club. You've still got Jesus at the club. He's going to be back sort of January, February time. So it's more options for him, isn't it? I mean, where's he going to play Havertz? Where's he going to play him? I can see Gyökeres and Eze getting sort of squashed out the team. I know people are going to say you're mad, you've got it against the manager, but I've seen it. I've seen players come to this football club with big expectations and it's just not worked out for them. I was just saying, Norms, when you was gone, I was talking to the chat. We've still got Jesus and Havertz to come back, you know.
Yeah.
So, and he loves Havertz, doesn't he? We know that.
Yeah.
If Eze don't produce on the left-hand side, it could all go seriously wrong for him, couldn't it, by sort of February, March? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, gosh, it's just, I just hope that we haven't wasted it. Not, it sounds crazy. I'm not saying we've wasted our money on Eze, but I think we've brought this player in, but the manager he's just going to suck the life out of him, and then, as I say, it can go horribly wrong. Do you know what I mean? And that's his chance to bring his people back in. It's a shame, you know what I mean? I just hope people don't start turning on him and all that stuff. But as soon as we get a new manager and just get this team playing the football that I want to see and you want to see, and the bottom gooners want to see, then we're gonna have to. And this, because he digs his heels in. The more we talk about it, the more if it's brought up, he's gonna dig his heels in. He's one stubborn guy. He's one, he's a protagonist. It's all about him. Narcissist way of thinking. We've got finishers now, and not substitutes now. We've got finishers now coming on. Finishers.
Yeah, they're not substitutes. Have you noticed his wording?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I was reading
just to make them feel important. They're not substitutes now. They're finishers. They're finishers.
And then the press.
Finishers.
So Arteta, why did you refer to them as well? That's what I like using. Get out of it. And now everybody
knows they're substitutes. Yeah, the players not stupid.
Right,
you're giving them labels now of finishers. Yeah, big up Aussie's Den Man. Welcome to the community. Make sure you sub and smash a like. Why is it when Odegaard is out injured and the midfield last night was worse than when Odegaard is there? Dear oh me, DJB and NORMSKI. Yeah, true, my friend. True. I mean, you got Odegaard to come back. This manager just doesn't do the logical thing. Never has done. Never has done. Never done the logical thing. Never has done. And he ain't going to. He'll do it. He'll do it his way. He'll do it the Arteta way. If Eze don't like it, that's tough. Eze's got to adapt to his style. Not Arteta won't adapt to Eze's. Eze's have got to adapt to his. And if he doesn't, you know what I mean? He's going to find it very, very difficult. And it's a shame because he's a quality player. An absolute quality player. What did you make of Zubimendi? I thought he had a nightmare.
Yeah.
For me, that's Zubimendi. That whole thing, from what I've seen of Zubimendi, Norms, wraps it up for me with Zubimendi. I think you're going to see one outstanding game, and then he's going to drop a stinker.
Yeah.
Outstanding stinker. He's not going to be that consistent midfield player.
He's not. Listen, where people are talking about he's not on the levels of Partey. Come on. Let's get be real. Yeah, we know he's doing his thing and whatever, but he's not on that level, bruv. He's not on this level. That's why I was hoping, and if all this thing didn't happen to it, Partey, the plan or the hope was that Partey be the one that helps to integrate him in. Do you know what I mean? And then slowly, Mikel Arteta integrates him into the side. But he's gone in there, and the Premier League will eat you up. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, you can see, as I said, as Lee has said it, a number of people say, when his back is facing the goal, when he's facing the goal and he's getting pressed, he's not press resistant. You know what I mean? He's not. Yeah,
when he's got space and he's got the ball. When he's got space and he's got the ball, he looks $1 million.
Yeah.
But yesterday he was put under pressure, and he looked bang average, didn't he? He looked a poor midfield player.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Again, it's an Arteta signing. He's going to want it to work. He's gonna play. Two great goals, but it's that whole thing. The adjusting. It's adjusting. Listen, I know it's only like 4 games in. So again, I suppose what we have to probably do, if we're going to be fair across the board, let's see what after 10 games. Let's see. But at the moment, he's looking a little bit shaky. As you say, his inconsistency looks good in one game, terrible in the next game. Do you know what I mean?
Oh man, Crazy. DJB, I don't know. I don't get why he took Gyökeres off after 60th minute. Do you know what? Right? People say it was because of the cut. It weren't the cut.
It wasn't.
It weren't the cut.
He
When we
couldn't
need
wait
a
to put
goal.
Moreno up front. He couldn't wait.
Can you imagine, right? And then he couldn't wait to put Moreno up front. If you want to win the league, you're going to have to go for it. Exactly. He's going to have to go for it, and he's going to have to go to the Etihad later on in the season and win there. But this is what he done. He honestly, he got out of jail. He done it. He got out of jail yesterday because he took Gyökeres off. He put Moreno up front, and I'm thinking if this brother comes out 0-0 after doing that, and we need a goal, he's in for pelters. He's in for absolute pelters. You know, and Martinelli got him out of trouble, and so did Trossard. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I've just realised I've been modded. Nice one, mate. Got there in the end. Thanks very much. Big up, Jam Boy. Of course you have, my friend. Cool. I said I'd get you there, Jam Boy, didn't I? Yeah, I said I'd promote you in the end. Consistency. DJB, we must do better, but with Arteta, no chance. I don't know. His squad rotation has got to be bang on, isn't it, this season? Because you know what worries me, Norms? That right back now. I'm worried about the right back.
Yeah, because at the moment, Ben White is out.
We ain't got Ben White. Ben White's injured.
Timber will run into the red if he's not in the red already.
Yeah.
Right?
Timber's... No, go on, man. No, go on.
No, I was going to say, if that happens, then obviously he's going to probably looking at Mascara going out there and playing out that right back. But then again, this is the whole thing of square pegs in round holes. Just go and get. I'm not saying that Timber's not a proper right back, because I think, you know, he came and he is a centre back by trade. And when he first came to the club, he was playing at left back, believe it or not. And until he got his injury, then the situation happened with Ben White, and that's why I say he always falls into luck, yeah. Because when Ben White gets injured, what is that? He plays my guy over there as a blinder, and now Ben White can't get back in there. Now Ben White is we can't see Ben White for love nor money, and the problem is, as you said, if Timber does get injured, then he's looking at playing Mascara there. So it's that kind of, you've got all these players that are utility players or players that flex, players that can play in different positions. But the problem is once if he gets injured now, say Mascara gets injured, well, that's he's the backup to Saliba, and also we're going to be in a situation where we have no right back. So it's always going and getting these players that can play in various positions. Once you get an injury to them, that's the couple of positions that are affected.
Yeah. What do you think his problem is with Ranieri then, Norse? Why is it that he's why are we only seeing safety kind of play with him? And what I mean by safety play is Leeds United, the Forest games. Do you reckon he will get us start in the Champions League against one of the big teams, or what is it with Ranieri? He just don't, because like yesterday, he brings on Trossard and Martinelli.
I mean, look, okay, that the game where Odegaard gets injured in the Nottingham Forest game, yeah. So it was a false change. If Odegaard doesn't get injured, then I don't think you see Ranieri come on. Do you see what I'm saying? So it doesn't look like he's got. I don't think he trusts him, especially when he's off the ball. You know what I mean? Because he wants him to track back and do all the hard work and that. And I think he just doesn't trust him. Ranieri is not defensively. He's not that kind of defensively minded player. Yeah. But you're gonna have to get the balance right. Not everybody can be defensive. We're not a brick wall. We're not a double decker bus. You have to have the balance between defense, attack, and obviously your midfield players. So I just don't think he trusts him. And so, he's an exciting player, and we saw how he got treated. I mean, it was only when Saka got injured, we was calling when Martin Odegaard was out injured, we was calling for him to come in. And it's only when Saka ended up going down with a torn hamstring, that's when he brought in Ethan Ranieri. And soon as Saka was back on the scrap heap. Same with Miles Lewis Skelly. He's on the scrap heap now. He's not he's not a popular guy no more. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Again, he falls on his by accident.
We've given their names, haven't we? We've called him Lewis Tierney.
Yep.
And Ethan Smith Rowe.
Ethan Smith Rowe. There you go.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what it is now.
He's better off. He's better off being on loan, going on loan, and getting game time with it, because he's a talent. He's an absolute talent. And you've got to trust the guy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You've got to trust the guy.
I couldn't believe he never started against Bilbao. I couldn't believe it. I thought he'd done enough against Forest.
Easily.
You know, he could have played him against Bilbao.
That's what it's all about. Normally managers, but normally managers, if you have a good game, normally they say, right, you played your way into this for the next time we pick up. So facts. No, I mean, to wrap Champions League up last night, Norm's performance weren't brilliant. If you're hearing a load of noise in the background, it's my family shouting their heads off.
That's all right, man. That's all right. Yeah, we do try and keep talking the truth. Smash the likes. Make sure you sub into NORMSKI as well. It's pinned in the chat. And slap a like on here, guys, because it does help our smaller channels. We're doing everything we can to try and keep it going and try and get it up there. So do appreciate you being with us tonight. Always. And Binks is in the house as well. Big up, Binks. Absolute legend. Welcome. Vigilante's in as well. 100%. Looking ahead, Norms, to Sunday, Man City. Massive game. Absolutely massive game. Man City hasn't really been firing on all cylinders. But at the end of the day, they have Haaland. And if you've got Haaland in the team and your concentration goes, or he gets the right ball, he gets onto something, you know he's going to score 9 out of 10 times. The fella's scoring goals already. He's up and running. How many's he got already? 5?
I think 5 or 6, something like that, yeah.
5 or 6 already. I mean, and Man City ain't in full pelt yet. No. So how do you think he's going to line up? I mean, do you think he's going to go defensive? Do you think he's going to go for it? Because I think that our home form is going to be key this season. I think we need to take 3 points. No matter who we play at home, we have to win our home games if we're going to be serious of winning the Premier League. So, do you think he's going to go in this a bit cautious, Norms?
I think he will. DJB. That's why I said, like, with Martinelli scoring yesterday, I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to go with that same 3 midfield. I can't see him putting in Ethan in there. I think he'll drop Eze. Goka, I think he will leave. I think Goka will start. I do personally think he will start, but he's going to be cautious as he does. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's just what he does. He has PTSD, mate, and it's still living with him. You know what I mean? So yeah.
No, I mean I'm going to get it up here. Let's have a look at some of the options that we can do. Let's have a look at some of the options we can do, because I think this is what he's going to go with. Let's have a look what he's going to do. He ain't going to play him, that's for sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's get him out of there because he won't be playing. Norgard even got on, didn't he, yesterday?
Norgard and is it Enkepe?
Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. Even Norgard got on yesterday. See, this is what I would go with. It ain't going to happen. This ain't going to happen. But this would be my starting. And I'm going to keep banging the drum for this.
Have you changed the formation, or are you keeping it 4-3-3?
No, I'm gone 4-2-3-1. Right.
Okay. Let's
have a look at this. Let's share it up. Big up the chat. Make sure that you're subbing, smashing the likes. Let's have a look at this, Norms. Right. This is similar to what I would have party right back singing Liverpool anthem. Fucking joke. Let's have a look. Oh, Johnny D's in. It's not PTSD for me now. I think he does what he's His reason tells him to. Merino probably is very good in the training grounds, just like for Spain. Much harder in the actual games, but he also defends. Yeah, he loves Merino. He loves Merino. Right, what do you reckon on that, Norms? Because this is what I thought. Oh, I had Skelly at left back, but this was the lineup that I had that I thought would start against Bilbao. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, for me, I don't see why you can't do that against City, because City have not been defensively very good. Madueke, I still think, will be the left-hand sided choice when Saka's fit. I think he'll play Madueke on the left.
Yeah.
This is where this guy should be, isn't it? Eze.
Absolutely.
This is where he should be.
100. We have a problem. Odegaard is about.
Exactly. Well, Odegaard ain't going to be fit, is he, for this week, right? Odegaard ain't going to be fit for this week. But see, the only other option he could do is put Madueke on the right, and then obviously he could play Martinelli. That's the other option, isn't it?
Yeah.
What would be your lineup, Norms? I mean,
I do like. I'd say that the Madueke on the left with Ethan on the right.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah,
definitely. And you bring Ethan in, bringing Ethan in here. I mean, that to me is pretty obvious. But right, that'd be my lineup. But at the end of the day, Norms, he ain't going to do that, is he?
No.
You know what he's going to do?
Yep, he's going to go and build a brick wall. That's what he's going to do.
He's going to put him on the left. No, I don't think he's going to put him on the left. This is what I think.
That's what I'm saying.
This is going to be an Arteta. This will be an Arteta masterclass against. Yeah, this is going to be. He's going to take him out of there. No, sorry. He's going to put. Let's put Merino in, because he's going to play Merino, and he's going to get Merino in the team, and he Norms. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. 100. He's going to try and play Merino, because remember, everybody's saying that Merino is not a defensive player. He's not a defensive midfielder. He's an 8. But he's... I don't even know if you call him box to box. I don't think he's got...
That's what he's going with, Norms, isn't it? That's what he's going with.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And have him just sort of sitting there.
Yeah, because he's gonna almost play him like this sort of false 9 behind Victor. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just sort of roaming behind him. So I'm trying to say. So, you know, I was listening. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Curtis Shaw, and he was sort of saying that Moreno's should be that everybody wants to use that box crasher. You know, arrives late in the box. Yeah, because the thing is, Moreno can score goals. We know that. We've seen it.
Yeah. He ain't done a lot wrong, has he? He ain't done a lot wrong. It's just too defensive. It's just that we've got more exciting players to come in.
Exactly, because he's not. He won't play those kind of through balls, yeah. Leave that for the likes of Eze or Ethan. Do you know what I mean? Those are the players that you want to see doing that creativity stuff there. Do you know what I mean? Madueke can add that to his game, that especially the assist side of it. But he's got to make sure that when he beats that last man, that he finds a player. Do you know what I mean? Because more often than not, he beats the last man, and then, you know, he plays the ball into the air and it's not really landing at anybody's feet or on their head. Do you know what I mean? If it was to land on their head, then you're talking a different thing. And especially with Moreno making those late runs into the box, he can cut that back. Moreno's, because remember, Moreno can hit a ball from outside. Yeah, you know, he can score all sorts of goals. If you think about it, he scored with his head. You know, he scored outside the box. He scored inside the box. So he can do that role. So I think what Arteta needs to do then is that if that's the case, Moreno's the sort of player that I would bring on rather than start.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. I would bring on rather than start. Do you know what I mean? Because what you want is you go into the game and he's on 30 minutes in, 40 minutes in. We go to half time. We haven't done anything. We haven't created nothing. We haven't scored. What we want to be doing is back in the 22, 23. We're killing teams off. When Arteta pushed what's the name, further up the field, right?
Mm.
What that done was it freed up Martinelli. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what he need. That's what he needs to do with Granit, like what he did with Granit Xhaka. Because Granit Xhaka, everybody was saying, where's his position? Do you know what I mean? Tried to play him sort of in that maybe sixth role, and it didn't work. He was just giving away fouls left, right, and centre, giving away penalties. He was too rash. So give it to, if that was his case, give it to Arteta. He pushed him up further up the field, and that was our ever best season. I think Granit Xhaka got something like 7-8 goals. We know Martinelli got 15, Saka got 14, and Odegaard got 15, with assists and all of that in there. We was very creative, switching plays, all of that. We was doing everything. It was just great to watch, but we're not seeing that for 2 and a bit years now. We've not seen that kind of football. So for me, Moreno would be the sort of player that you would want to bring on if for whatever reason you leave on your attackers, yeah, bring him on to add to the extra attack. But where you're going with just him, Rice, and Zubimendi being the deep line, and Rice is meant to be this 8, but he's more. I think he's better as a double pivot.
Yeah. What about this though, Neil? What about taking Zubimendi out and playing Marino and Rice and Eze in the middle? Do you reckon he could do that? Because he's done Marino and Rice before, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, Zubimendi looked off it in the Champions League.
So Rice,
and he likes to rotate. You know, he's got to start rotating, hasn't he? But I mean, is this another option?
Because you know what it is Rice can play the 6. Yeah, I think what it is that it's that whole thing of when you're receiving the ball and turning. Can Rice do that? If he's got the ball at his feet and he can drive into the space, brilliant. But with his back and he's receiving the ball, just a little bit worried about the technical ability there. Do you know what I mean? But you know, off the ball, the guy works hard. So he could play as the deep line, and Moreno pushes, you know, further forward.
Do you know what though, Norms?
Yeah.
This is what's on everyone's. This is what everyone's fearing Sunday.
What with Eze and Nintendo?
No. This is what everyone is fearing on Sunday, right? This is what everyone is fearing on Sunday.
Take him out
with old. Do you know what I mean? This is what everyone's fearing, isn't they? Obviously, not Eze in the centre, but Marino up front, taking Gyökeres out. Martinelli on the left, Madueke. That's what everyone's thinking.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Why can't he do? You know, this is what I'm saying. He's got choices, isn't he? He's got so many choices.
Yeah.
That would be. Since he likes defensive wingers, he loves his wing. Big up, my friend. Big up, Vavaris. Honestly, you just can't trust the guy, can you? You just can't trust him.
You don't.
This is what I'm saying. Is he going to play Gyökeres on Sunday?
I'll tell you what. If this guy leaves Gyökeres, right, even the top gooners have got to say something about this. They got to. There's no way you go and make all that noise about Gyökeres and Eze, and you leave both of them on the bench at home against Man City. Yeah, it's easy for him to then play them against Nottingham Forest because Nottingham Forest are not as good as Man City. Yeah, but still, they're a dangerous side because they are one of the best counter-attacking teams. They
offered nothing.
And just coming, but it was a training session. But
absolute training session.
You're up against. You have to win that midfield battle, and maybe that's probably what Arteta's looking at. You know, the physicality in that midfield, and that's why I think he will go with Moreno, Zubimendi, even though Zubimendi is not physical, but he'll go with Moreno and Declan Rice as that kind of physical Zubimendi, and then I think he goes with Martinelli on the left, and Gyökeres up front.
I think he's going to bring Martinelli back in the frame. I think he's going to bring Martinelli back in the frame, definitely. I can see him dropping Eze. I think the one change he's going to do is drop Eze. He'll put Eze on the bench. He'll put Martinelli on the left, Madueke on the right, Gyökeres up front, and he'll go Marino, Zubamendi, and Rice. I bet he drops Eze. I bet you any money he drops Eze.
We're here to be proven wrong.
Here to be proven wrong. But all I know, Norms, how important it is. We've got to get 3 points, haven't we? We've got to get 3 points Sunday. I don't even think a draw. And to be honest with you, I don't see why we can't beat Man City on Sunday, because they're not brilliant at the back, are they? They're not. We know what they're like going forward, but defensively, they're vulnerable. And if we do attack and we hit them on the right frame of mind, I don't see the reason why. I'm going to be truthful with you. I'll be disappointed if we don't come out of there with 3 points on Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to ask me for a prediction, I'm going crazy. I'm going for a 2-1 win to the Arsenal.
Yeah. I'm
going with a 2-1 win, but that when you say DJB, you would be disappointed if we don't come out with a win. Is that based on the choice, your actual squad choice? Because if we go with Arteta's one,
I just think
it doesn't matter who we got.
I think they've slipped up against Brighton.
Yep.
They've got beaten against Spurs. They've slipped up against Brighton. They weren't brilliantly impressive against Man United. I mean, Man United.
Man United are terrible.
Man United are like relegation fodder, aren't they?
Yeah.
They weren't brilliant against Man United. Do
you think Saliba will come back in?
But having said that, though, Norms, we weren't brilliant in the first half against Leeds. We were dog shit against Man United. We were crap against Liverpool, really. And we was bad against Bilbao. So we haven't been brilliant ourselves.
Our only decent game was Nottingham Forest, but then that didn't get lively until the 38th minute with a fantastic goal from Zubamendi. Do you think Saliba will come back into the side, or do you think because
I hope not? I was just going to say that was just going to be my next topic, next debate. Mosquera. I said that I want to see him play against Man City because this kid's come in, he's done a good job, but he's suddenly now been put on a pedestal, and he's suddenly like the best thing since sliced bread. You know, you're talking people putting him in the frames of world class and all this malarkey. So I want to see him play on Sunday, Norms. And the reason why I want to see him play on Sunday is because it will be a good way to judge him, to see how far he's actually come. Because if he plays on Sunday and he plays well and he does a job on Haaland, then we can start saying we've got no worries if Gabriel or Saliba gets sold in January or Gabriel gets injured. This guy can come in and do a job. Yeah. But I don't think risking Saliba, because he's been injured early in the season and he's missed a lot of games, he's not up to match sharpness.
Yeah,
he's match fit, but he's not up to match sharpness. And I think bringing him in against Man City, I think you're a risk. What would you do if he's fit playing Saliba? Yeah. I mean, obviously he's our first choice.
He's our first choice. I was kind of looking at the fact that I think with Saliba and Gabriel, I think they will handle Ireland. I think, they've got that, locked down pretty much. But I get you and I understand it. Sometimes it's good to see your backup, because if he does deal with Ireland, then bro, we've got in a defender.
But his confidence is high, isn't it? His confidence is high. He's played well. He's got wins under his belt. Yeah. He hasn't done anything wrong.
No, so far. But this is another test, isn't it? It's another test. And maybe, but I have this feeling that Arteta will bring Saliba back in. It's just like safety first. Now, if it goes wrong and he gets injured again, then bro, that's again an Arteta thing, isn't it? But it would be good, because whenever we're going to see him, you know what I mean. So I think he needs to test himself against the best,
and his man management skills as well, Norms, isn't it?
Exactly.
What would that say to that young player if you say no? My Saliba's fit, but I'm going to stick with you. Go out there.
Yeah, that will give him. Yeah, that was his endorphins will give him that. There'll be a boost in there. He's like,
that's what I'm saying.
The manager believes in me, trusts in me. And and just that alone will give him the confidence to say, right, I'm at the Emirates. I'm going to do. He's quick. I mean, I know Lee Gunner was saying that, because he watches him a lot. That one of the things that gets him out of trouble is his pace.
I don't know. I think he reads the game well.
I mean, of the games that I've seen so far,
he reads.
I know it's a little bit early. He does read the game well.
Yeah, he does.
And he's very composed on the ball.
What I like about him, he does the simple things early.
That's
so if the pass back is not on with Raya, he don't do it.
He doesn't.
He turns away and he turns away from the attacker and he'll play the ball out.
And the crazy thing about that, and I've seen this in Saliba's game, he does every game have that little lapse where he makes a wrong decision.
Yeah, he'll have a diver, won't he? He gets caught in two minds. That's what I'm looking for. Whereas Mosquera, he doesn't seem to get in two minds. He knows when he
makes his decision. Yeah,
that's what I like about him.
And football is simple. I know it's happening a million. It's happening 1,000 miles an hour when you're out there, because watching it on TV or being in a stadium and seeing how quick you have to make those quick decisions. But a good footballer is somebody that sees the pass or knows what they're going to do next. You know what I mean? As you rightly said, keeps it simple. And one thing I've seen about this Mosquera guy is that he keeps it simple. But as you said, we're just going to put our foot on the brakes, put the old reins on the horses and go, hold up. Let's just
keep our feet on the ground. Let him develop.
Put it this way. If he played alongside Gabriel, he's picked for the game, I'm not going to go, oh my God. I'm not going to go, oh my God. I'm going to say, no. I'm going to say, fair play. Let's see what you got. Yeah. And the thing is, if he's looking like he's having a bit of a rough time and we haven't conceded, then the great thing about it, DJB, is that we have the option of bringing in Saliba. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think in that sense, that's good, because you can then say, right, does his confidence a world of good if he does well? And if he's having a bit of a shocker, then Arteta needs to go, right, okay, you're having a bit of a shocker. Let's bring on, Saliba, trusted, whatever.
He's got that option, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, I'm sure Saliba will start because it is he's got the experience. Question to DJB and NORMSKI: what will Top Gooners say about Sesko? Now they all wanted him, and all he's good for is losing the ball. He's playing at Man United. It's a poor team, but this manager wanted Sesko. Yeah. It fits his system. He likes Sesko. He didn't get him. He's got Gyökeres. Gyökeres is running around, not really getting the service. Yeah. He's trying to make things happen on his own. We still haven't accommodated him. We haven't been creative enough for him. I've not seen Gyökeres.
As the season progresses, though, DJB, do you think that with getting off the cobwebs and all of that, and him getting more match fit, do you think he will come better? I suppose, yes, you need everything to work out. Yeah. Or do you think as long as we carry on like we were doing that, it's going to be frustrating? It's going to be one of those frustrating seasons where, he doesn't really bag what you know what I mean? Because our expectation is for him to bag between 15 and 20 goals. So if he gets 10 goals, then we know for the price that we pay for the reputation that he's come with, we're going to say.
With me. Yeah. It's a tough one with Gyökeres for me. I've not seen enough to make me think that he's an outstanding world beater striker. He's no Haaland.
No, I mean, you can't. Listen,
he's no Haaland. I know you've got to give him time, but there was a couple of things he done against Bilbao, and Henry picked it up as well, what he should have been doing.
Yeah, I watched that.
And that needs coaching. That needs coaching. He still needs coaching.
Yeah, 100%.
And he ain't got that with Arteta. Arteta ain't gonna. He don't know how to coach a striker. He's never signed one.
Yeah,
he's never signed one. So he has, defensively, he knows how to coach. But I mean, as a striker, he's still got a lot to learn. But we still don't get the ball quick enough into areas. We don't get enough crosses in, do we?
No,
there's no crosses going into the box for him to attack.
Yeah, the only time that we've seen that happen, even though we're debating about Eze playing out on that left, but that ball over the top Yeah, just being direct. And that's twice that's happened now. Calafiori,
Yeah.
In the Leeds game where he played the ball over the top, Yoko's latched onto it, made the goal for himself. Then we had the goal against Nottingham Forest where you come out second half before we could even sit down. Before you could even sit there, DJB, the ball was in the back of the net. And that was a ball, again, over the top. SA picks it up, makes the run, beats his man, first time cross, bang. I don't think he had to do much running. Just literally the ball over the top. He latched onto it and he looked up. He knew Gokris span away from his man, and his movement in the box was great.
Goals in him. He's got goals in him, but the
so
system's
that's the thing that needs to happen. Is the you know, if you've got wingers that can find their man, you know, either playing it in front of them or you're cutting it back for players to run onto it, like a Moreno. Then great. Was say we got DJB
missing a Sunday sit. I know I didn't do a Sunday sit back. I weren't feeling too great, guys. To be honest, I weren't too clever on the old. I was a bit exhausted before Kenny Ken kicks NORMSKI out of the house. Yeah, we got the Sunday sit back this Sunday. Don't worry. I'm sure there'll be lots to talk about after the Man City game. There'll be loads to talk about, and David C's in entertaining games tonight. They were entertaining. They're tough. I like that new Champions League format. I think you get good games like that, don't you, Norms?
Yeah, definitely. I do.
With that new Champions League, I think that's one of the best things that's one of the best things they've done. Get rid of them group stages, those nothing matches. Now you're seeing some really good games early on in the competition. Big up David C. Big up David C. You're right, DJB. City are vulnerable and we have no excuses. No, we don't have no excuses. I think we should get 3 points. And we have got a good team. We've got some good players. Unfortunately, we've got a manager that will stick to the same system. There's signs there already sticking to the same system. Madueke's trying to take his player on the right. Everything goes down the right-hand side. Everything is going out to the right. Eze's isolated on the left. 3 holding midfield, 3 defensive midfield players, and a striker running around trying to create stuff, spinning Kylie Minogue. So this is the problem. Big up Suge again, my friend. 11 goals in 5 games. Noddy and Odegaard has the same GA as Raya, or as the amount of hair as my head. Flip that around. Timber and Yorkerez has 3 GAs. Big up, Suge. Yeah, facts. I mean, if you're going on GA, there you go. Noddy and Odegaard has the same. Yeah, exactly. And they love a GA, don't they? But they won't mention that, mate. They won't mention that GA. They won't mention that GA. I can't get onto GAs. I can't get into GAs. Can you?
Nah, just all this XGs and field tilt and all of that. Listen, I'll just watch it with my eyes. And if he scores a goal, it's very, very good goal. And that's it. I don't care about expected touches and expected whatever.
Exactly.
I'm not a mathematician.
No.
I go to watch a football game, not to sit down and work out algebra.
Absolute legend. Joseph, he's not the new to the league like others. No, don't think we will see Eze in a central much under this manager. Proved it in the last 2 games. Gooners Therapy, welcome to the community, my friend. Big up, my friend. Make sure you're smashing a like. Make sure you're putting a sub to me and NORMSKI TV. I don't see Eze ever playing central. Ever. Odegaard's got that in the 10. When Havertz is back, he'll put him there. I'm worried about Eze long term. I've got to be honest with you, Norms. I'm worried about Eze.
That we should so early in the season.
I really am.
We're talking.
I know it's only early.
Yeah, it's a shame that so early in the season we're talking about this like this. Do you know what I mean? Because you want the guy you want him to come in, settle in. Do you know what I mean? But as you said, we're seeing it from afar. We're really looking at the big picture, not these little moments. We're looking at the big picture, and I think the way, especially obviously in that game yesterday, where he was barking orders at him. The moment he went inside, he's like, "No, get back out."
Yeah, it's worrying how he gets on his case. Gets on his case, doesn't he?
Yeah, but the thing is, why doesn't he get on Calafiori's case? Calafiori's everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah?
He's not barking at Calafiori.
He was at the Nottingham
Putting
Forest
arms
game.
around Havertz. He's putting arms around Havertz. He's putting arms around Marino, and yet he's smashing in onto Eze. He did it after 19 minutes, didn't he? When he missed the sitter when he should have scored.
He puts him under the bus.
We knew. We knew. Madueke's frightening. Yeah, he is frightening. Unfortunately, he takes his mask off when he gets into the box, and he don't scare anyone, does he? That's the problem. No end product at the moment. That needs to improve. So that's the problem. Arteta ruins players. Fact. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Eze. But that's what question. Debate. Why Arteta playing 4-4-2 and haven't Havertz and Gyökeres up front and drop the captain? Yeah. It's a question that's been asked. Why can't he go 4-4-2? He won't. He won't play that system. He won't play that system because he's got to attack and he's got to get his fullbacks forward as well.
Inverted.
See, although I've said this about Timber, Norms. I don't know what you think. Timber's brilliant defensively, but he don't offer a lot going forward, does he? He's not one of the best attacking central. I mean, he's brilliant. Don't get me wrong. I think he's absolutely fantastic, and he's one of the first names you put on the team sheet. But
definitely,
he doesn't give you that kind of overlapping, offering inside, inverting. He's not very attacking, is he?
I think Calafiori offers more threat going forward.
Yeah,
because as Arteta's describing, he's chaos. It's like chaos. He's chaos in the box. And so on and so on. It's just defensively, he switches off and he's not really a left back. And so when you're up against tricky wingers, he finds that difficult to deal with. And when that happens, he ends up getting a yellow card. And the likelihood is that he's going to end up getting a second one. So if Arteta has any sense, he'll drag him. And then that's when he decides to use NORMSKI. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's the thing. But I mean, defensively, I've never really had a problem with Arsenal defensively. Yeah, you're going to concede goals. You're going to concede goals. But
I mean,
defensively,
5 games, all competitions, 5 games in, we've conceded 1 goal.
Yeah, and that was a worldie, wasn't it? So I've never defensively we're solid. And the thing is with us,
it's like because my battery's going to die on my laptop.
No, go on, man. Go on, man. So, I mean, the thing is with us, if we do score first, then we can be hard to beat. We can be hard to beat. It might not be pretty, but we can be hard to beat. And there's some big games coming up. I mean, 3 points against Man City because our next game is Newcastle away. And but before that, we've got the mighty Port Vale in the Carabao Cup. Be interesting to see who he starts with there. Will he bring Kepa in and give Raya a rest? I don't see why not. I think Kepa could come in against Port Vale. Wanyeri, Dowman will start, hopefully. Do you think he'll go mad against Port Vale, Norms? Next Wednesday, we'll be live watching the penalty shootout, no doubt.
Next Wednesday. Oh, yeah.
Nonny's just like Robin. He's always down to cry that he's not.
It'd be interesting to see what team he puts out for that.
Kepa. Let's go. Kepa in goal.
Kepa in goal.
I reckon he'll go Skelly left back.
Okay. What about the central defenders? Do you think Nkapeke will come in, or Mpeke, whatever you pronounce his name?
I reckon he'll go Mosquera and Saliba to get minutes because Saliba's been injured.
Yeah, that's fair play.
He'll go Mosquera and Saliba to get Saliba some minutes. Right back. What choice has he got? Right back. He's got to play Timber, hasn't he?
He's got to. He's going to have to. He's going to have to. That's the problem area.
So I reckon.
How long is Ben White out for?
I'm not sure. Ben White might be back. If Ben White's back, he'll probably give him.
He'll play Ben White there.
Right. So he'll go Skelly. We'll go Skelly, Ben White. I reckon he'll go Mosquera and Saliba. I reckon he'll play.
Midfield.
Do you reckon I reckon he'll go
Norgard.
Norgard.
Yeah, Norgard,
Marino,
Marino.
and then I reckon on the right he'll go Dowman.
Yeah.
He'll
Does
go
he play?
Dowman.
Do you think he plays Ethan in the 10?
I reckon he'll play Ethan Smith Rowe in the 10.
Yep.
Trossard on the left.
Yeah.
Yorkeris. I reckon he'll go something like that.
Yeah. Because Yorkeris is a flat track bully, so he should deal with the Port Vale.
Yeah, he should be able to deal with Port Vale. Do you reckon he'll start? I don't know whether he'll. Yeah, he should do. Johnny D, why are people spending so much time hating Arteta? We're not hating Arteta. We just pick Arteta out what he's doing wrong. If he wins trophies, he's fine. But he's got to win trophies, and he ain't proven.
I think there's that acceptance of like, well, we're just no matter what happens, why do we need to accept?
I think the trouble is, Johnny, is that we've seen so much evidence over the seasons of this manager getting things wrong and failing that we just have to try and we have to ask the questions. You have to ask the questions. That's what he's there for.
Yeah.
Listen, we've got a good team. We have got a good team. But if he doesn't play the right system and he doesn't play the right way in certain games, we're going to get found out. I'm sorry. I've not seen Yorkeris get much of the ball. I don't think Eze should be playing on the left. They're the two flaws that he's got at the moment. That's what he's got to sort out at the moment. Odegaard's been out of form for the last 2 seasons. He shouldn't be getting the amount of game time he gets. He shouldn't be setting up with 3 defensive midfield players. He shouldn't be playing cautiously at Anfield when we've got a chance of getting 3 points. All these things he shouldn't be doing, So you have to ask the questions. You've got to ask the questions. But big up. Big up to everyone.
So Johnny D just saying in the chat though, DJB says, not you, DJB, and the video talk. I meant the chat hate on Arteta is too much.
Oh right, yeah. I mean, there are people that generally hate him. I've got to be honest. There are people that just really want him gone. Listen, it ain't hate for me. It's just I've said it from day one. I just felt going into this season, it would have been nice to have a new, fresh ideas, new manager, players with different tactics, different way of doing things. We had the money, we've spent the money, we've got the team, we've got the squad. It would have been nice to have a manager now that's had that experience of getting over the line. And I keep saying it. Can you imagine these players with Zidane?
Mate, any other manager, bro?
Come on, man.
See the glory days back, man. Come on.
Can you imagine going down the tunnel and you got Arnie staring up at Zidane? Yeah. Pep on Sunday facing Zidane now.
And the thing about it is, if Zidane doesn't get his own way, you know he's going to do it. He's going to give you a roll headbutt in your belly.
At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, man like Zidane would not be playing Eze on the left.
Definitely not. Definitely
right. Not. He would not be playing Eze on the left-hand side. He would not have stuck by Martin Odegaard dropping stinker after stinker after stinker. This manager would have had the balls to turn around and go, look, don't care if you're me captain. You ain't doing it for me. You dropped. Yeah.
Imagine this, DJB, yeah? I'm the scout and I come into you. You're Arteta. I'm the scout, yeah? We're going to play this out for you, chat. So, Arteta. So you're Arteta, right, DJB, yeah? We're gonna do a role play here, yeah? Right. We've just Arteta, I've just found you a number 10. What you're gonna ask me? What date have you got on him? Ask me what date have I got on him? What date?
What date you got?
Well, the date I've got on him is like we've been checking it out, DJB. Well, we've realised that actually, he plays 90% in that cam position. He's played 3% up front and 6% on the left wing. Now, what do you think? I think, and not only that, he's supplied Mateta. I've seen some fantastic reels, yeah, Arteta, and I think he will do an absolute job supplying Gyökeres, and we will get goals. So, what do you think, Arteta?
Well, I think he's better suited on the left. What do you think?
Okay then. Whatever you say, Lord Master.
I mean, do you know what I mean, Norms? Why is he putting him on the left when he's got when he's got these stats, right?
He's got the stats. He's got the stats. Stats.
Why would you put him on the left-hand side?
Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand
side. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side.
It's a gabon. See, I told you we was going to give you some Christmas and some reggae songs, bro.
Reggae songs? What we got? We got... I'm trying to get this up now. Look, I'm trying to... So we've got the square. We need some songs now. We've got to get some songs in.
I was going to be the beatbox, and I was going to leave you to get the lyrics, bro. You know,
let me get some songs in. Let me get some songs in. Wenger versus Ferguson settings. Yeah, can you imagine it, Zidane? Come on, get these likes up. Get these likes up. No, I mean, you have a man like Zidane, mate. He ain't playing Eze on the left.
No,
he's looking at the big picture. He's looking at the bigger picture, Norms, isn't he? Musical youth past the Dutchie there.
You know the way.
Can Arnie Slot manage Arsenal? Skull? Probably. Yeah. Of course he can. He's won the Premiership. You manage Arsenal with that team? Definitely. I'm telling you now, I said it all along, didn't I, Norms? Right? Any manager with the team we had last season would have won a trophy.
Absolutely.
That's the team we had last season would have won a trophy. Right? So I don't see why on earth this manager can't win a trophy with his team. He has to win it. He has to win it. Big up, Skull. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you're smashing the likes. No, Norms. Where would you play? NORMSKI. I found this number 10. This number 10, right?
Yeah.
He's played 90-odd% down the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a winner. He makes things happen. He's creative.
Right.
I'm going to give him to you. Arteta. Where you playing him?
It's not the destination. It's the journey. It's the journey.
It's the progress.
So listen. So this is the journey. This is the journey. This is the journey. Listen to me. This is the journey. We start him straight fast. We start him off in goal first. He could create from there. Then we progress him to left back. Yes, we progress him to left back. Then when we think he's good at left back, we put him at centre back. Yes. Then we put him as a defensive midfielder.
NORMSKI, you're right. I've never heard of Spanish. Your Spanish accent is better than Shane's. Your Spanish accent, right, is better than Shane Gooner's. Egal's Michael Jackson's accent.
You want to know something?
Shane, when he does Egal, man, it sounds like Michael Jackson. It's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Sorry, guys. I mean, listen, number 10, you play him in that 10. That's what you do. Ben 10. Yeah, that's what you do. Ben 10. Anybody watch Ben 10?
I can feel a Christmas Carol coming up, Norms.
Come on. What's the Christmas Carol? What's it? Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Essay non-existent on the left-hand side. Your career's running around, as you know. 3 central defensive midfield players in a line. And Wanyeri dressed up on the bench like an Eskimo. Everybody knows a defensive Arteta system. It's a draw we've all come for. So it's been said many times, many ways.
This is the
Finishing runners
defensive.
up.
This is defensive Christmas for you.
Once more. You know there's no title on the way. Our Champions League has gone away.
It's gone away. Second place is what we do. Jam boy, you like it, don't you?
I'm telling you, they love a Christmas carol. It's getting to that time of year, Norms. It's getting dark early. The clocks will be going back soon.
Mate, you know.
And then we got, there's none of this. I know we're going to put an album together, chat. Don't you worry. We're going to put an album, chat. Yeah.
Listen, I'm really tempted.
Like.
I'm really tempted to walk over to that piano now and play DJB, but
Oh, you got to ask. No, I don't think Kenny.
Yeah, I know. If I do, he's got some special lock and key on it, so I can't. Yeah. So listen, Kenny Ken, look, I'm sorry I've been in your house. This is the third week now. Yeah, it's a nice place. I'm loving this. I'm loving the sofa. I'm loving the arch. You know what I mean? It's absolutely 100%. Brilliant, mate. Yeah, the stone brick. See my fireplace. Oh, mate. Look, DJ, when I invite you round, we're going to put some chestnuts on that fire.
Oh, absolutely.
Arteta's chestnut. We're going to put Arteta's. We're going to put Arteta's chestnuts on the fire.
Put his nuts on the fire. Kenny puts them on the table.
Listen, that's it. That's famous Kenny words.
Big up Kenny Ken, man, all the time.
Big up, bro. Yes,
we've got to find another Christmas. We've got to find another Christmas song, man. We've got to find another Christmas song. Yeah. Do you know what? I was thinking of a game, right, Norms, right? Who would you give, right? This is crazy. This is crazy. We got to have a go. We got to have a go, right? Think of garden tools in your shed, right? So what would your careers be? Like the old power mower, would it? Or would he be like a power trimmer? What would Gorkares be?
Oh boy,
he'd be a proper mower, wouldn't he? He'd be like a mower, wouldn't he? Yeah. What would Odegaard be? He'd be like a little pinking shears, wouldn't he? He'd be the pinking shears. You know what I mean? Odegaard, he'd be like the little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pinking shears. Yeah. Declan Rice, because he's everywhere, isn't he? What would Declan Rice be?
I call him a strimmer. Declan Rice is a strimmer.
Declan Rice would be the strimmer. Oh, yeah. He'd be the strimmer, wouldn't he? He'd be strimming all the... Yeah, definitely. 100%. 100%.
You've got the...
Jamboy's gone... Jamboy's give Odegaard the hoe.
Do you know what? I knew it was going to come out.
Yeah, that's classic.
Who would be the pitchfork?
The fork? The garden fork?
Yeah.
Digging his heels in. Digging in, making things ugly. Gabriel, I suppose, would he?
Yeah, Gabriel, yeah. Comes across as that, right? Yeah, mate. No nonsense. Digging. Come on, lads.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one, isn't it? Zubimendi would be a wheelbarrow, wouldn't he? Bit wobbly, bit lightweight.
A rickety one.
Zubimendi the wheelbarrow. Eh?
Oh, my gosh.
We've got the loppers. Who'd be the big loppers? The old big lop. That's Saliba, isn't it?
That's Saliba, isn't it?
Big, loppers. Just breaking everything up. 100%. 100%.
What would you describe Raya as? What would Raya be?
Raya?
Yeah.
Tough one, isn't it, Raya? What garden tool would you give Raya? It's not the edge trim. No, it wouldn't be an edge trim.
Yeah. I think you.
Safe pair of hands.
Safe pair of hands. Yeah. Just trying to think. It was probably just a pair of garden gloves.
He'd be the gloves, wouldn't
he? The garden gloves.
Arteta would be the manure. Pick up Suge.
Huge.
Only on the mingle you get this sort of conversation. You get Christmas carols,
mate.
Yeah.
You know, this is a parallel. This is the parallel world, you know, mate. This is where we delve into the parallel world
bush
of
trimming scissors, Raya. Yeah, it could be a
bush trimming scissors.
It could be a pair of scissors.
Yeah,
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 bush
yeah,
trimming,
yeah,
keeping it all nice and neat, keeping it all.
What would Saka be?
Saka. Oh, he's up and down, and he's up and down. He's going to be. I don't know what you'd give Saka. I don't know.
What would he be? What would it be? What garden tools tends to fall apart a lot?
Breaks down. What garden tool breaks down a lot? Oh my God!
Shifty's saying he would be a ladder.
Saka is a ladder. Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah.
He's got a lot. He makes a lot of runs.
Yeah, Saka's a strimmer. He could be a strimmer, just streaming up and down.
Yeah, he could be a strimmer.
Yeah,
yeah. Who would be a bushwhacker?
Eze's a shovel, and he's just like, you know, give him a shovel, let him dig an hole for himself, put himself in it, bless him. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Is Johnny D saying Saliba would be a leaf blower?
Do you know what? I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's a good one, Johnny. Yeah, the old leaf blower. Yeah.
Leaf blower. Be a leaf blower.
Because he can suck the leaves up and blow them, can't he? He's pretty much everywhere. Yeah. He folds. That's why he's given Saka a ladder, because he folds.
All right, okay. What about this one, guys? Martinelli. What would Martinelli be?
What are you giving Martinelli? Come on, what garden tool or what tool is Martinelli?
Come on. Let's be having you. What garden tool would Martinelli be?
He's an Allen key, isn't he? He only fits certain things. Absolutely useless, isn't he? He can only fit certain things, can't he? He'd be an Allen key when he ate your tool.
If Tribe says he'd be a plastic scissors. They have no use in the garden.
He's one of them shears that have been in the families for years, that have been passed down for years and years and years, all rusty, needs serious WD-40 in.
Shifty Martinelli is a broken lawnmower.
Broken lawnmower.
That's a good one.
Or a petrol mower with no petrol.
Yeah, petrol mower,
yeah. Man, no, I mean, listen, he's well class now, isn't it? What's your favourite kite at DJB? Well, what's that? What's your favourite kite at DJB? Oh, for Kai Havertz. Oh, what can Kai Havertz be?
Who's the sprinkler?
Who's the sprinkler? Yeah, Marino.
Good.
What's Kai Havertz?
What is Kai Havertz? I'll tell you what Kai Havertz can be. Yeah, he could be the grass chewing donkey.
He's the feed, isn't he? He's like, you know, the bird food that you got in that you just throw out and just sort of like say, go and eat it. Go and eat it.
Gabriel Jesus.
He's the hose pipe, and he only comes out once a year. Isn't he? Gabriel Jesus is the hose pipe, mate. You only get out once a year in the summer, and that's it. You get him out, you roll him out, turn him on, put him back again. Lock him away. He's the hose lock, isn't he? Lock him away. Put him away till the summer.
We've gone from doing Christmas carols, cover songs, garden tools
that match football players out of Arsenal.
You know what we'll do next week, guys? We'll look at cars and see what players.
Just the hose pipe. Oh man, Martinelli would be a blunt spade. I'm telling you now, he would be. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh dear.
Definitely.
Oh dear, you got to have a laugh, haven't you?
Oh, you got to, mate. You got to.
What was the song I sung last week about the hamstring? I'll have to look back at it.
Was it a Christmas special one? Was it a Christmas?
Was it a Christmas grade 3 hamstring once again? I can't remember the song I sung it to.
We'll have to look that one up. You're gonna have to look that one.
Jesus is a glass hammer. Later, Quan. Big up, my friend. Bless, mate. Have a nice evening.
Eze is a spook. That's the famous words of use. A spook turns into a spook.
Eze's what?
A spook.
Oh man,
that's what views would say. Arteta's turning these players into spooks.
Yeah, I'm worried about him, man. Arteta would use the lawnmower to dig the soil. He used a strimmer to cut a tree down.
It's like this, guys. Yes, guys.
He used a strimmer. He'll use a hedge strimmer to cut a tree down. Oh dear. DJB, you must go. Great show. Enjoy your night, lads. Static, big up, my friends. I don't know why you're not a mod, Static. I'm going to have to sort that out, my friend. I did have you a mod, but I did have problems. I lost a lot of mods. They turned into punk rockers or whatever, and I lost them all. I don't know what happened. But yeah, Static, I'll get you back modded, mate. Don't worry about that. Joseph Connor Golden as well. I need to mod up as well. I don't think Jesus will be sold in January. Do you know what?
I do think Jesus will.
I do think he'll be sold in January, unless the Saudis come in for him. I don't think he's going anyway. I don't think he's going. I don't think he's. Aces as well. I had you as a mod. I don't know what's going on here. Let's try and mod them up there. No, I honestly think. Hang on a minute, Norms. I'm going to try something here. That's. Can you hear me, Norms?
Yep.
Can you hear me, Norms?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah. No, I can't. I don't know what I'm doing there. Trying to do the modding now. I can't bloody. I'll do it. Don't worry, guys. I will sort you out. No, I think Jesus. I don't know. Unless Saudis come. Where will he go, Norms? He's on 280 grand a week, and he's injury prone. Who's going to buy him? Seriously,
that's the problem. I mean, was he contracted to what 2020? Is it 2027 or 2026? So I'm just trying to think.
I mean, he's contracted till about 2027. 280 grand a week. Unless Saudis come in for him, he ain't going nowhere.
That's the problem. It's going to be like a new signing, DJB.
Has he got a role to play though? Because he can play on the left, can't he?
Yep, he could.
He can play on the left.
Because when he went to Man City, that's where he played a lot, didn't he?
Yeah.
On the left.
Yeah, he could.
So maybe that will solve the problem. Look, Arteta's got good problems. Yeah, he's got good tools. It's probably how he uses them. That's the problem. You're given tools to go and build a house.
Norms, we've just named them all. We've just named the tools. He's got lawnmowers. He's got edge trimmers. He's got ladders. He's got all the tools in there, mate. He's got all the tools.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why this guy can't win a trophy. I mean, I'm being serious now. Do you reckon there will be any Arsenal fans out there, seriously, whether you love and worship the ground this guy walks on, like Johnny D does? Johnny D loves him, man. He loves him. He likes his hair. He likes the way he dresses. Johnny D, right? Even Johnny D, who I know in my chat, right? Top man, has said that if Arteta don't win anything, it's time to go. Do you reckon he will still have a big, loyal fan base if he doesn't win anything this season?
Sad to say, DJB, yes. Because this fan base like to move the goalposts, bro. What they're gonna say to you, DJB, right? Listen, look, he's been given the tools. He's had the money to spend. He's been there 6 years. There's no excuses. That's what we're hearing from the top fans, yeah? That's what they're saying. They're saying he has to now win a major trophy, which is either the Champions League or the Premier League. They're not even classing the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, because as far as they're concerned, with the kind of money that he's had to spend, we should be winning those kind of trophies, right? So if he doesn't win it, right, a question was asked to Tom Canton Shane was on. He said, well, if you don't win it, rather than saying, well, actually, he says, well, I'll have to review it in the season and then I'll have to look at context. What do you mean? You didn't win it? What context are you looking at? 6 years we've been looking at context. You know what I mean? And that's why he will forever stay on.
It's like reading the same book over and over again, isn't it, Norms?
Exactly. The person that can make this happen is Berta and Josh. Because Berta's going to go to him and say, look, guys, you've given this man all this money. You've given him the tools, and he's not delivering. I've got a man, I've just got to pick up the phone, and he say, yeah. The man from Del Monte say, yeah. All right?
Facts. No, facts.
So yeah, I just think it's going to take something really drastic. I mean, if we have a massive fall off, we finish out the Champions League position, and we're just doing really bad, then maybe the fan base will start to turn and say, well, you know, he's done what he's done. He's not the man to get us over the line. Now we have to now decide to give up on our cult leader. It's going to be tough for them. It's going to be tough, but
yeah,
you've got to let go. You have to. Let go.
Is it changed they're frightened of? Is it changed?
Is
it just the way the manager is? Is it the way he conducts himself in press conferences? Is it the way he comes across as a human being? What is it? Because
I mean,
the only thing I'm interested in is this football club winning trophies.
Yeah,
and I don't mean. Do you know what I mean? For me, if we win a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup, and in the following season we don't win nothing, and in the following season we win the Premiership, happy days. But to consistently keep going and getting so close and then failing, that's the thing that worries. That's the thing that I can't get my head around. What is where they accept this? Because when you say context, right, I'm hearing, well, if he finishes runners-up, loses against Liverpool by 1 point, finishes runners-up, gets to a semi-final of the Champions League, then he's done well. And I'm thinking, oh, it's not as if he's just walked through the door and he's finished runners-up and he's got us to a semi-final of the Champions League.
Then you'll understand that.
He's been here 6 years. He's an established football manager now. He's not learning his trade now. He's an established football manager. So where does it get to the point where you just sort of say enough's enough?
Well, we've been saying it for a long time. Enough is enough. And I think, you know, when he first came into the club, I think he bamboozled everybody with all this process talk and whatnot. And I just said, his latest thing now is I bring on finishers, not substitutes. It's finishers now, guys. You know what I mean? Buzzwords, the whole gimmick. You know, this guy, when he finishes football, right, he's going to end up becoming a politician. That's what he should do. Run for mayor, go back to San Sebastian where he's from, and go and run for mayor or whatever, because that is what you do well. You're a politician. You bamboozle all these top gooners and lead them to believe that one day, you will get into the promised land. Well, Moses didn't make it into the promised land, so if you know your Bible, he didn't make it to the promised land. This guy ain't going to get us there. We've seen it. We've looked at the history. 3 years in a row, we failed. And before that, and this whole thing of he took us from hell and whatnot. Well, we finished 8th twice under him, bottle top 4. And it's just this hope. It's a coping mechanism for a lot of these guys. It's just that hope that one day you will do it. Well, you go to the next year. We'll just give him one more chance, and then, well, it was because he did do this and do that. He needs more money. He's being given the tools. He's been given the money. That's it now. Deliver. Stand and deliver.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he has to. I mean, it has to. You can't have £1 billion spent. You can't have, you know, like Johnny's saying he's an Arsenal fan. He's not an Arsenal fan. He's not an Arsenal fan. I think Barcelona's his club that he likes.
I think his team is.
His boyhood club's Barcelona. He said he'd always wanted to manage Barcelona one day, And if he goes to Barcelona, he ain't going to give two fucks about Arsenal. Don't worry about that. And as for Wenger being on the bag, well, he was never nowhere near on the wages Arteta was on. £15 million a year Arteta's on. Wenger was nowhere near that. Wenger built an empire. Wenger built a team that won things. Wenger built a team that some of the best football this country's ever seen, winning cup doubles and everything else. So he ain't ever going to be in Wenger's shoes. He ain't ever going to be nowhere near Wenger as a football manager. Ever.
Never.
No. Nowhere near it. But yeah, I understand it. Listen, I don't, as I said, it's not the hate for the manager, and I admire some of the things that he's done. And I've seen some good football under him. I have seen some good football under him. That time when we bottled the league title, we was playing some really good stuff. We was playing free at the back. We was attacking. Aubameyang was scoring goals, and it was looking good. But now it's kind of predictable. When it comes to big games, he doesn't seem to have an in-game plan to get us over the line. The PSG's plan B was long throw-ins, and David Raya booting the ball 30 yards down the pitch. So even his plan B is kind of. I mean, look what his plan B was like against Bilbao. Take Gyökeres off, put Marino on up front.
And just hope he bangs, and then he'll be like, I'm a genius. Look.
Yeah, exactly. Comparing Arteta Wenger is like comparing Cindy Crawford to Susan Boyle.
But the thing is, at least Susan Boyle could sing. Arteta can't.
He's mate. He hasn't got the lyrics that we've got though. Norms, has he? Let's be honest. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? I get Vieira, he's respected. Listen, if Vieira or Henry was manager of this football club and didn't perform, me, NORMSKI, and all the other channels, we'd be calling him out. Because the difference is with us is no one's bigger than the football club.
That's right.
Yeah, and we put the football club first. We don't care about there's no sentimental value when it comes to Arsenal. If you ain't doing it, and you're getting money to win things with this football team, you can be Henry, you can be Bergkamp, you can be Vieira, you can be who you like. If you ain't doing it, you're getting called out. Simple as that. Next, before we wrap up, Norms, the next manager though, because eventually he will move on. Whether he gets booted out, whether he leaves, whatever. I've always said the next manager of Arsenal has got a tough job, because if we don't win anything, he's coming in now with probably not as much money as Arteta's had, because I think we've spent all the money now. I don't think there's going to be. There might be one or two signings, but I don't think there'll be big money spent on the club. So whoever comes in has got to make the most out of the players that we've already got. If we haven't won a trophy, I don't want to see a manager that's had a past with the football club. I want to see completely someone different. What are you saying? Who, you know what I mean? People are saying,
Luis Enrique, I love him to come.
Yeah.
Nagelsmann, you know what I mean? Zidane. Sam Allardyce.
Brendan Rodgers. We've got him already, haven't we, Brendan Rodgers? We've got the Spanish Brendan Rodgers already.
Exactly. But the thing is there, DJB, listen, obviously,
Gareth Southgate.
A new manager coming in. I would say with what Arteta is left him with, it's not to say that, if say Arteta was to get sacked at the end of the season, the players that have come in are good players. They're young, they're there, that can be developed. And as you said, it's not that he's going to have to go and do a complete overhaul unless this manager just only wants his own players. But I can't see that happening. I don't think the board will be prepared to. That'd be a good move.
That's a good shout, Binks. I said this the other day to someone.
Yeah,
I said Southgate needs to go to Man United.
I said it on my show this evening.
Big up, Norms. Yeah.
When we was talking
Good
about it with Big D, and
Good
said
shout.
like Southgate could go in there and settle it all down. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, the new manager coming in with the players that he's got, the Rangers, with the players that's there and the foundation that he's set, I think that he can work with them and maybe add one or two in there. But a good manager will get the best out of this team that's there and play the people or the players in their rightful positions, and you'll see how this team will bang. So I don't think there's, it's not like he's left the club in tatters and you've got overaged players in there on loads of money. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So I think for the new manager coming in, it might be, you might want one or two players just to he'll probably come and go, right, guys, I do need a proper left back. Yeah. I need a proper backup striker. And maybe even in the midfield in terms of support for Zubimendi. So and the right back, a proper right back. There might be a couple of players that might have to leave,
just
because of the game time.
Really,
Nothing major.
Because the problem is, I mean, listen, and it's true what we're saying. Look, things are going all right at the moment. We've got 9 points. We've got 3 points in the Champions League. And I get that, and I'm not saying, but I mean, eventually we're going to have to start talking about these things, because when Arteta does go, there will be players that leave, because you get that with any club.
Yeah.
They're loyal to the manager. They do leave. So it will be interesting, won't it? If someone new comes in, but I always said we need an out-and-out attacking central midfield player. One of these kind of central midfield players like a Rocastle or something like that. Someone that gets on the ball, drives forward, makes things happen. We haven't got that, have we? Because Eze's now on the left, because I thought Eze coming in would be that player.
I'd go for Morgan Rogers, mate.
Someone like Morgan Rogers, something like that. Do you know what I mean? If only we'd have got someone like that, that would have been really exciting, Norms, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We'd be driving forward. We'd have that midfield would be, bro. If we had a Morgan Rogers in there, and the fact that the amount of money that, I mean, he was obviously ex-Man City academy player. He leaves. I think he was bought for ridiculous money before he went to Aston. I think Aston Villa ended up paying something like 17-18 million pound for him. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to remember the club that he was at before he went to Aston Villa. I can't remember where they bought him from. But very good player. Someone like that has the legs and drives in the space and can score goals. Bro, what a midfield! What a midfield!
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, but we've gone for Norgard.
And we went for Norgard, exactly. Yeah. These are the sort of questions you've got to ask yourself. And listen, time will tell, come what may. A lot of top gooners want the big prizes, the league and the Champions League. I get that. I want the Champions League more than the Premiership. It's the one cup I want, because then I would have seen, like you, Norms, we'd have seen Arsenal win everything then. If we win the Champions League, we've got the full set.
It doesn't matter what the rivals say to us. It don't matter what.
Exactly.
It don't matter now. It don't matter what Chelsea say to us. We got it.
It's the one thing that these clubs have got over us. We can't eat at any big table until we win that Champions League. And I don't care what anyone says.
It needs to be done in our lifetime.
To win the Premiership, but to win the Champions League, we've got the full set then, haven't we? Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Got a starred one here. I starred one here from Joseph Connor Golden. Why does Gyökeres having one good game, one poor game, no consistency? Is it due with not getting the ball? Well, the fact of the matter is, any striker will feed off of supply.
That's right.
Even when Harry Kane weren't getting the ball at Spurs, he had to come deep. He had to look for the ball, and he looked ordinary. Strikers only look good when they're getting the service, and if they don't get the service, it will be inconsistent, because eventually, Norms, won't it? The goals will dry up.
Yep.
If they don't get the service, then they'll go 2, 3, 4 games without a goal, confidence goes
down there. Yeah, it becomes a
and then it all
mental,
goes downhill.
it becomes a mental block, and that's sometimes it's a vicious circle to be in. Do you know what I mean? That cycle of not being able to. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah.
No, it's massive, man. It's massive. He's got to get. Unfortunately, Liverpool already champions. They are, man, and they're going to do it. I know for a fact Egal is more ambitious than me. As you say, he demands the big trophy. See, the problem is to get a big trophy, you have to win the smaller trophies. This team, apart from Saka, has not won anything with this football manager. And Saka was on the bench in the FA Cup, right? So this team has not tasted success under this football manager. So for them to be going and winning Champions League and Premierships, they've not had the foundations of winning anything else. That's why you can't bin the Carabao Cup. You need the Carabao Cup to build the building blocks to go and win bigger things. Can you imagine, right, Norms, if we went and won that Carabao Cup in February, March, when it is February, end of February, we rock up at Wembley, we win the Carabao Cup, and we're still in the chance of winning the Premier League. Can you imagine?
That will give you.
Can you imagine the confidence that will give this team?
Yeah.
That's why it's important. That's why that game next week against Port Vale is important. It's a trophy.
Yeah. We throw that away. We definitely know that this guy's a fraud.
Oh, you can't throw that away, Norms. You can't. It's important. It's so important that we go and win that. Big up Suge, Johnny D. Any trophy would have been acceptable in the first 2 years. After this long and the money spent, it needs to be the Premier League semi-final in the Champions League. Yeah, facts. We're not, Suge, big up, my friend. We're not saying that it's got to be the Premier League and the Champions League. Of course it has. That's the ambition. That's what we should be striving to win. And that's for the money that's been spent, the players that have been bought in, they're the trophies that we should be winning. However, you can't disrespect the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup because it just gives these players the opportunity to build the confidence to go and win the bigger things, you know? And we've got a great, I mean, this squad is big enough to be rotated and win one of them cups.
Oh, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? No, we've had everything on the mingle tonight. We've had a Christmas carol. There'll be a Christmas carol every week.
Yep.
And we've also built a team around what you would find in the shed. We've given names. So we've said Saka's a ladder.
Folds. Yeah? Folding ladder.
Because he folds. Yorkerez is the big, powerful mower, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Odegaard is a little snippet. Odegaard is a little snip of things.
Odegaard is the pinking shears, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what he is. Yeah.
You know the ones. You know the ones where they put on their little gloves. You know, the little old ladies, and they go out and they cut them little roses, don't they? Just trim the roses down. That's Odegaard, isn't it? You know, just doesn't venture too far.
Yeah.
Just outside the front door. Oh man! Oh,
when it gets nippy, he runs back in.
Yeah, City sold Rodgers to Villa. So Norms, all my lights have gone out. Power cut time.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to ask Alexa to turn it back on. Alexa, turn on living room light.
Okay.
There you go. Look, that's service for you, eh? No, she don't answer back. Norms, she does exactly what she's told. You know what I mean? There's no. That's the sort of woman I've got in my house at the moment, Alexa. Norm's prediction for Sunday, my friend.
I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1 to the Arsenal.
Oh, hang on a minute. She's talking to me. You're going 2-1 Arsenal?
Yeah.
Goal scorers? Do you reckon Yorkerez will bag?
I'm gonna go Yorkerez and a Gabriel Mangala set piece.
Gabriel from the corner,
Yeah.
Edda. And you're going Gorkarez, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm do you know what? I'm going high scoring game Sunday.
Oh.
I'm either going
What? High scoring draw?
I'm going 2-2.
Okay.
I'm going 2-2. I'm going 1-0 Arsenal, 1-1, 2-1 Arsenal, and then City will score, unfortunately. I reckon City will get a point. Yeah, I know it's going to break me heart, but I
and that's not going to be, that's not going to be good for us, is it?
Right.
It's not going to be good for us.
And I'm going to go a set piece. I'm going to go Gabriel, Edda.
Calafiori to box crash.
Calafiori, no. No, I reckon Yorker is a bag. I reckon he'll bag Sunday. Look at this, 3-3. Joseph Connor Golden, 3-3. Yeah. Jam Boy's going 2-2 as well. Kawaja, 3-1 Arsenal. Always positive, he's old Kawaja, man. Always positive. Whatever happens, guys, it's going to be a good game. They're always good games. Protest soon coming. You won't get it. You won't get the 8-2 City Scott line. Scott, man, come on. Not them days. Calafiori, Madueke, Haaland, Rodri. They're the goal scorers. Calafiori. Okay. Oh, Madueke. You're going to put Madueke. All right, Jam Boy. No, that's fair enough. Scott, look at Scott. Johnny's laughing at you. Yeah, we've seen it though. We have seen some Amrins at the Emirates. Not many. NORMSKI, it's been an absolute pleasure, my friend. Thank you very much. No always enjoy the mingle. It's always a
good show tonight. Good show.
Yeah, it's always a good show. It's a nice, easy show, isn't it? And we do have a laugh, man. We do have a laugh. Next week might be slightly later. However, I won't be going to Val Park next week. I've been to Port Vale once.
Right.
Yeah. However, Norms, depending on what the result is, if it does go to penalties, we'll do the Mingle live penalty shootout.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So watch out for that one. Please join me on the tomorrow. I've got Matty the Southern Gooner coming on Thursday. We're having a Thursday chat. And then Sunday, we've got the Sunday sit back show. We'll be dissecting and post-match Arsenal City. And then we'll be back on the mingle next Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we'll have another crack at it and see where we go from there.
Hopefully we'll have big smiles on our faces. That's how.
Hopefully we'd have done a job on Port Vale.
Yeah.
But if it does go to penalties, we'll be doing the penalty live watch along.
That's going to be stressed.
That will be stressed. Guys, make sure you smash a like on this. If you're watching it back at any time, smash a like. Make sure you sub to NORMSKI TV. He's got to get up to 1,000. I've got to get up to 2K. But thank you very much as always for all your comments. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it, guys. Bless you all. Love to you all. Keep safe. NORMSKI, what you got coming up, bro?
Yeah. So tomorrow's the Bruised Banana show.
Shane Gooner, legend. Yeah.
Shane Gooner, and then I'm obviously going to do my match reaction after the game on Sunday, and I think Shane's going to be doing. Obviously, he's going to start the fan cam, so yeah, he will do like a 10-minute thing and then post that whenever he's going to do that. And then I'm supposed to be going on the was it free catch something they call the catch free or free catch up or whatever they call. Is it this channel with Catch, a guy called Catch?
I've never seen it, man.
Shane has been on a couple of times. So look, he gave my number to them. So they wanted me to come on and do the match reaction after the game. So
Catch? No, I don't think I've seen it, man.
They're called something Catch. They're called
Yeah.
The catch up. I think they call the catch up.
Oh, right.
The catch up. Yeah.
No, I've got the
Yeah.
City game. I've got the City game on Sunday, obviously.
Yeah.
I'll be getting me seat.
You're doing the
ready.
fan club. You're going to do a fan come out. At the.
I might do the fan cam out. So it's hard outside the Emirates though, man, because
The signal and everything.
the signal is terrible round here. Don't know why. You're in London, but the signal is terrible. I might do a quick fan cam after the game on Sunday, but I will get that sorted out. Definitely, I'm gonna get something in place to do a fan cam. I was thinking of doing some vlogs as well, match day vlogs.
Yeah.
That'd be the game. Walk up to the stadium, in the stadium, when the goal goes in, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see, my friend. We'll see. But yeah, no, thanks, chat, for watching. Big up to everyone. Hope you're all well. Stay safe, and make sure you sub to NORMSKI. And I'll see you all soon, guys. Bless.
Take care,
Respect.
guys.
100%.